Level-based hierarchies are created to perform calculations at a specific level of aggregation. They allow us to retain data at multiple levels of aggregation with one single query, and also allow us to create shared measures. A logical dimension represents a hierarchical organization of logical columns belonging to a single logical dimension table. Logical dimensions can exist in the business model and mapping layer and in the presentation layer. Adding logical dimensions to the presentation layer exposes them to users, which enables users to create hierarchy-based queries. To create logical dimensions with level-based hierarchies, you perform the following steps. Open the repository in offline mode. Create a logical dimension. Create logical levels. Associate logical columns with logical levels. Set logical level keys. Create a logical dimension. Associate time logical columns with logical levels. Create a logical dimension. And set aggregation content for logical table sources. And test your work. Let's get started. Return to the administration tool, which should still be open. If not, select Start, Programs, Oracle Business Intelligence Administration tool. In this part, I will show you how to create a logical dimension for the product dimension table. In the business model and mapping layer, right-click the Paint business model and select New Object, Logical Dimension, Dimension with Level-Based Hierarchy to open the Logical Dimension dialog box. So we'll go ahead and begin. New Object, Logical Dimension, Logical Dimension with Level-Based Hierarchy. In the name box of the Logical Dimension dialog box, type the name H2 product. Click OK. The logical dimension is added to the Paint business model. The next, we'll create logical levels. We'll right-click on H2 product and then select New Object, Logical Level. In the name box, we will type Product Total. Next, because this level represents the grand total for products, we will select the grand total level checkbox. Note that when you do this, the supports roll up to higher level of aggregation field is grayed out and protected. We'll click OK to close the logical dimension logical level dialog box. The product total level is added to the H2 product logical dimension. We'll right-click on product total and select New Object Child Level to open the logical dialog box. We'll name the logical level Product Brand. We'll click OK to close the logical level dialog box. The product brand level is added to the logical dimension. We'll repeat the steps to add the following childs: logical product line of business as a child of product brand. So once you repeat the steps for each of the required levels, you should have 5 different levels. The product total, product brand, product line of business, product type, and product detail. Next, we'll associate logical columns with logical levels. We'll expand the D2 product dimension table. We will drag the brand column from D2 product to the product brand level in the H2 product. Then we'll continue dragging logical columns from the D2 product logical table to their corresponding levels in the H2 product logical dimension. In this example, I will drag finish to product line of business, type to product type, product description to product details, and product key to product detail. Next, we'll set logical level keys. Double-click the product brand logical level to open the logical level dialog box. On the General tab, notice that the product line of business child level is displayed. We'll click the Keys tab. We'll enter brand for key name. In the columns field, use the drop-down list to select D2 product brand. Check the use for display. When this is selected, users can drill down to this column from a higher level. We'll set brand as the primary key. We'll click OK to close the logical dialog box. The icon changes for brand to show that it is the key for the product brand level. Next, I will show you how to use a different technique to create a logical level. Right-click on the finish under the product line of business level and select New Logical Key. In the Logical Key dialog box, accept the defaults and click OK. The icon changes for line of business to show that it is the key for the product line of business level. We can use either method to set the remaining keys for H2 product logical dimension tables.